wealthy family, and welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for coming and sharing some time with me. I love and appreciate you all. So I know it's a lot of new things. It's throwing you for a loop, right? We have a new intro. Shout out to wifey and hubby, Artiana Bynum. She's on the vocals, and Lord Knowles on the graphics. Thank you so much for the team effort that went into making that happen. I was thinking of debuting on my birthday, but I was like, I have so much stuff going on, and I decided to debut it spring equinox. But with that falling on I thought it was today, the 21st, but it was really the 19th. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'll do a spring equinox, the 21st, which is a Thursday. It's the last day of my day 31 of my 31 days of the energy check-in. By the way, if you haven't seen that, go check it out because I do have a giveaway on it. Is it cheating if you only watch the last day for the giveaway? I mean, it's perspective, que sera, sera, but it is open to everyone if you do want to check that out. But yeah, I was like, I'll just debut it on the 21st with my video, right? Everything's lining in, feeling good. I'm recording inside today because I'm working inside. I've had reading sessions today, and I'm home with little one. So while he's taking his nap, I just finished my last session. I said, let me go ahead and pop in and make my video early for the wealthy family. Like, your girl is on, okay? I'm on my hustle and flow. All right. But I'm so grateful for everyone for the continued support and the love. As I said, go check out my day 31 energy check-in for the prompt of the day, and then the instructions on how to enter the giveaway and what the giveaway is if you are interested. But yeah, just excited for the new direction, the new things that I'm bringing forth, and I'm able to be a vessel for, like, the outpour of love and support. I know I keep saying it, but the outpouring of it that I'm receiving from everyone, it's so energizing, and it keeps me going, and it makes me not feel so alone in this very lonely place. Because if you follow me, if you followed my prompts, checked in, I mentioned that I had a good cry, but I had a really good epiphany too, and I realized there's not a lot of people that are up to par with me, that I can rely on, that I can count on when I'm having one of those days where I'm like, I need to vent and let go. And I don't want to always do that on hubby, right? Because he is my best friend. But I'm like, sometimes he get on my fucking nerves too. So I need someone else that I can talk to. Right? And I'm like, I can count on my fingers, right? If you're on the Angel Oracle channel, like, literally my circle of friends, right? Literally we can fit in the hatchback, and one of that is the car seat for the baby, because wherever I go, baby goes. So you just imagine how that is. But yeah, so just wanted to say thank you. Just wanted to take that moment to express some gratitude to you guys, let you know that I do appreciate you, every one of you. The comments on my videos, comments on my posts on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, the inboxes, the reels that you share, the text messages, the emails. I may not always get back to you instantly, but I do read them all. So thank you. And you know, I can say I'm a small business, right? I'm a one-woman army, but I definitely have a lot of warriors, soldiers, writers, generals on my side, and I'm grateful for that. So today we want to talk about AI, okay? We want to share the AI, what are we calling this? The AI, they're saying takeover, but I don't want to say that. The AI integration, okay? Because, you know, technology in general, technology is always evolving. Technology is something that we've always had. It's always been around us. It's always been in our circle. But for some reason, people are trying to really make this a doom and gloom thing, and it really is not doom and gloom. Oh, it's my emblem. I'm like, I messed up my shirt, but no, it's the small little MK. But yeah, so the technology integration, technology is an advancement. It's meant to enhance, it's meant to help, it's meant to support. And throughout the ages, throughout the decades, as humans have learned more and more about technology and the different things that it encompasses, we've allowed it to fantasize. We've allowed ourselves to fantasize about this and then kind of draw it out of proportion. And then some of it is from the Akashic, so experiences that people have had with technology in previous lifetimes, or even in different planets, or even if they were abducted, right, by aliens and things that they saw. They're like, man, I'm going to put this into a movie or into a book or whatever, right? Because life imitates art, or art imitates life, right? So these things are coming from some space, right? They have to exist somewhere on some plane. Once you think about something and you bring it forth, that actually is what it is. You're giving it life, you're giving it existence. So on some level, there is a place where there is an AI takeover, right? There are robots that's controlling everything, that's trying to overthrow the humans. But on other places and dimensions, AI is working with us in harmony, right? It doesn't have to be a bad thing. And I've spoken about this before, but I kind of want to bring it up again because, you know, there are some people that do good things and, you know, in people's eyes, they're like, man, this is a good thing. Elon Musk, right? Oh, this is a good thing. He's exploring and he's giving freedom of speech and, you know, he's integrating technology. And then some people are like, no, 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 that's horrible. You know, those electric cars are doom on our environment. They're horrid. Those factories, those batteries, you know, they never decompose. Now he wants to put chips in the brain. And don't get me wrong, you know, Elon Musk looks weird as fuck to me. I would never drive a Tesla. You know, I've ridden one before. I've been in them, but I would never own one, I should say, because electric cars on the grid, that's not very substantial, right? And we've seen the aftermath. My husband, being an insurance adjuster, has seen them as they get flooded out, right, with these storms, and now they're stalled, they can't do anything. So I would never do that to myself. But other people are like, yeah, that's for me, and that's fine because they all have their space. But when you look at individuals who say, I'm going to make a difference, I'm going to make a change, I'm going to be the one who stands up and boldly does X, right? Or boldly does this, I should say, right? I'm not talking about Twitter, but they boldly do this. When they are the first person of their kind to do that in our life cycle, in our generation, of course, at first it's scary and uncomfortable as fuck. You'd be like, no, who wants to do that? That's crazy. That's insane. But that's not always the case. It just may be your perception and your level of understanding. But 100,000% every single time that you experience something, it's because that's what you agreed to experience in your mind frame and some capacity. You agreed to this, all right? And the level of which AI is developing, how they are programming and adapting, we will definitely see some changes and the way how we use AI and how it's going to overtake our lives in some space, and that can be a good thing. We're going to see it in our lifetime. Now, my children and my grandchildren, they will have a different level of comprehension and understanding with AI because it will be different. But I remember when the fucking Sega video games came out, and we were like, oh wow, right when the Takaris came out, and when you had you went from the 8 tracks to the cassettes to the CDs to the DVDs to the Walkmans to the MP3s to the iPods. Like, I remember all that development, and it developed very quickly, right? I'm not even 40, I'm 39, right? So in my lifespan, I've seen all those different things change and evolve, right? The technology of the house phone to the portable phone to the cell phone to the flip phone to the touchscreen phone. Like, wait, what? Right? It's all developed, and those are all good things. It's making our life better. It's making our life easier, right? So the same with technology or with AI, you know, having these robots take over certain jobs, so it's not manual labor on us as humans. And some people are like, but if there's no manual labor or if there's no job from you, what is it that I'm supposed to do? Whatever the fuck you want, because you're a human, right? And although we have a gene in us, we have some chemical compound that makes us just want to work, put forth our effort, do this, do that, pound, you know, punish ourselves and not be joyful and be stressed out, right? For some reason, we live in this state of mind that we have to do this thing to get this thing, and we're not supposed to experience any joy and happiness. No, right? The world is ours. It's our oyster. We're supposed to go forth and be happy. And with this current regime, this current government, with these inorganic ones losing their footing and they're stepping on government and how things are being run, it is now time for the younger generation who are going to have a better relationship with AI and technology to say, okay, you know what? We're going to make these robots do this. We're going to have AI do this. And then it's going to assist you with this so you can have time to do this. And now the borders, will be open. It'll be easier to travel. You won't have so much of a homeless issue. There will be other jobs, right? AIs or robots can't always fix each other. You're always going to need some type of human integration. And at some level, whether we like it or not, the human population is dwindling. There's a lot of countries, there's a lot of countries that are not producing a lot of children, right? There's a lot of women that are not successfully making it through childbirth for whatever reason, right? So the rates are steady declining. Don't believe the hype that, there's 8 billion people on this planet. I mean, I travel a lot. I travel internationally. I don't know. I don't know about it being 7 billion people, but even if there are 8 billion, whatever it is. But regardless of that, regardless of whether it is or not, I know this planet is huge. Okay, the land mass is open and available. The waters are huge. So there is enough space for us all to coexist. But if the population is dwindling and AI is stepping in to take up a lot more of the slack, if you allow your mind to say, this is going to be my servant, this is going to be my helpmate, this is going to help me organize things or help me travel or help me keep my place clean, things will be good, right? The issues with robots taking over the world and, people afraid that they're going to overthrow the human overlords, right, when they get so advanced and so smart, is because there's some wicked people, there's some inorganic people that, they may think I'm doing the right thing, I'm moving in a good way, in a righteous way, but for whatever reason, they are going about it the wrong way, and they can be a bit diabolical, right? But there's always that side, and that side is needed. You can't have all good all the time. You need to have the negative. So what it is that I'm saying, all in all, let me bring it home, right? What I'm saying is, don't be afraid of AI. Use your discretion. I don't have a smart home, right? I have a very lovely home, right? But I don't have the smart thermostat and the smart locks, Alexa and Siri and all, and I'm not doing that. I don't need smart technology for that, but I will use voice to text. I will use AI to help me compose something. I do, of course, use technology to reach out and connect with you all, right? I'm grateful for that. I am, allowing my children to learn technology because that's going to be a part of them, right? I have 2 freaking cell phones, right? I need them both, right? And it helps me be a better person, but I am in control of that, right? You got to have those barriers and have your limits and know what you're with and what you're not with. And most importantly, don't let nobody tell you that it don't count. Don't let nobody tell you that you shouldn't do this. But most importantly, especially at your local level, maybe not so much the president because the president has no power, but especially at your local level, vote. Vote for these laws, know what is going on, because that is how you keep yourself in control. That's how you keep your grip on society. Okay, that's why there's lobbying, that's why there's bribery, that's why there's all types of craziness for these people that want to go out and have their foot in politics, because it still holds weight, it still holds importance. If it didn't, no one would be making such a big deal about it. Okay, so again, life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. And it's too freaking beautiful to be stressed out and worried all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? You're scared of some shit, take a bat to the motherfucker. It's a piece of metal, okay? Like, seriously. For real. All right, so that is that. That's all that I have for you today, wealthy family. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'm grateful for you guys. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love.